Hello and welcome everybody to this week's Market Share, the short weekly segment brought to you by MKR, where we bring you all the noteworthy news and updates surrounding digital media and the world today. I'm your host Genevieve. Let's jump right in. First up in the long string of stories features to be sunsetted, another one bites the dust. After a run of a year and 7 months, LinkedIn's Stories story has come to a close. They explain that they've learned a ton, and now they'll use those learnings to reimagine LinkedIn video and even further align it with your professional experience. A couple things they thought were important to learn were that 1, users want their stories-like content to live beyond the 24-hour window and be available on their profile. And 2, that users want more creative tools to make engaging videos across the platform. No surprise there. Following after the lead of other stories features, they showed limited reach and click-through rates, even though there were always those people who posted stories on all platforms. Social media managers, thank your lucky stars you no longer have to worry about another platform. Next up, we're going to talk about TikTok, and with all the big moves they've made recently, how could we not always talk about them? Last week, we found out that consumers exposed to ads on TikTok nearly doubled from 19% to a whopping 37%. Even though their ad exposure lags behind more established competitors like YouTube, Google, and Facebook, marketers have put more trust into the platform due to their innovation factor. We all know the pandemic caused a crazy shift in digital media space, but would you ever expect for TikTok to overtake YouTube for average watch time in both the US and the UK? Well, it happened. YouTube still leads in overall time spent as they have more users, but it just means that YouTube's reaching everyone, even the demographics who are light internet users. Will TikTok stay ranked as the most downloaded app worldwide? We shall see. I know we've been talking about the next gen of digital marketing, but let's hop back to email for a bit. Forbes released an article talking about 3 digital marketing industry challenges that may positively impact email marketing, and you're going to want to hear about them. The first is evolving consumer engagement. Over the last year, email marketers have had to deal with unprecedented and sudden changes in consumer behavior, like the working from home era. The second is developing data privacy regulations. Data privacy is going to continue to push forward as marketers fight to understand all of the different laws at different levels. The third is changing email technologies. The 2 most important developments being Apple's mail privacy protection feature and the demise of the third-party cookie, when Google stops supporting it in the next couple years. Although there will be some challenges, email marketing is ready to grow even more in the years ahead. Last up this week, we're going to talk about Nielsen and their national ratings accreditation, which was recently suspended by the Media Rating Council. As the TV industry becomes more desperate for viewers in the age of streaming, it's looking for a new way to measure its audiences. Apparently during the pandemic, Nielsen changed protocols and undercounted the TV audience, which did not make the TV stations too happy. Even though Nielsen requested a hiatus for its national ratings to make some much-needed adjustments, they were instead met with even more scrutiny and a suspension. Although their data will still be useful, it will not be backed by the companies it measures, making it a fight-or-flight situation. That's all for this week's Market Share. I'm Genevieve. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend, and I'll see you all next time.